Gates are open and they sent on their way. I thought Magical Midlands came out a few lengths slow. Windsock goes off to the lead, but Legal Thriller passes it on the outside in the white cap to go off and lead them. Globe Tonic has raced up into second. Euphoric is 3 deep on the outside in third in the orange blinkers. They followed by Windsock. Then came Final Edition in the yellow colours, about 5 lengths off the leader. Then 3 parts of a length back to Magical Midlands. Indy Views further back in the field, and Irish Rain races at the back end of the field past the 1100 towards the 1000, and in front is Legal Thriller, leads it by a length. Euphoric has raced up into second, and Globe Tonic at the fence third, followed by Windsock in the green in fourth, and 3 or 4 off the leader. On the outside of that is Final Edition. Then came Magical Midlands, Indy View, Blue Sleeves and Cap got about 5 lengths to make up, and Irish Rains at the back end of the field now past the 700, and Legal Thriller continues to show the way from Globe Tonic in second. Euphoric is third. Windsock is down on the fence, followed by Final Edition. They've got 5 lengths to make up. Magical Midlands is in behind those, then Indy View and Irish Rains. The trailer got 8 lengths to make up, 400 metres from the judge. Now Globe Tonic puts in a claim with Legal Thriller still right there. Final Edition's down towards the inside. Then came Windsock, Indy View. Magical Midlands is running on towards the outside, but it's Globe Tonic tackled by Indy View. Down the inside is Final Edition. Then comes Magical Midlands, but it's Indy View, and Indy View goes on to beat Final Edition into second. Third place Globe Tonic, Magical Midlands fourth. Here's your head-on replay. Your winner's in the middle of your picture, got the blue sleeves and cap. There you see Globe Tonic just moves into his path and he has to go outwards. And he does that. He's now 3 from the right-hand side, the blue sleeves and cap, and gets his gap and goes on to win. Final Edition, Globe Tonic, they held on for the minor placings, with Magical Midlands finishing late on to run into the 4th spot. 7, 6, 3, 2, the numbers for race number 5. 3 more to come from
Well, the Sharon Kotzen yard has come through to take race 5 on the card. Lou McCartway aboard Indy View, who is a global view gelding, regains his best form this afternoon and notches up his 3rd career win. And very big congratulations to his groom, John. And on John's behalf, should I say, no, not John, to Joburg. I've got John joining me on Joburg's behalf. And John, tell him we say very, very well done. Congratulations. Louis is making his way forward very slowly. Obviously, this ride took very much out of him. Louis, good to see you. And just going through the form of this fellow, you and him have a special affinity, and a 3-time winner. You've now been aboard for all of them.
You sound like Sharon.
I hope that's a good thing.
She said that in the brain. She says, this was
Yeah.
run for you. I was
Okay.
like, Sharon, he's so unreliable. Like, you know, when you think he's going to run a good race, he just runs 4 lengths off, 3 lengths off. He's not disgraced, but he just wouldn't pull it off when the day you think he can. But today they were very confident in the parade ring. I was still like, well, let me just ride the race and see. And he won a very good race, I must say. Won very comfortably. I mean, if he can keep doing it like this, you know, because he's also the ability. We've always rated him in a younger age, but he just tends to lose himself now and then. But just well done to Sharon and the whole team, and well done to all the owners that are still involved in the horse. And thank you.
Now, looking at him, he's 4, but if you look at him in the parade ring, he still looks almost a little bit unsure of himself. He's tall and he's gangly and he's long-legged. How does he feel in the race?
No, 100% is what you see, is what you get on him.
Yeah.
He's very leggy, you know, but he's gotten very tall, but he hasn't widened up yet.
Yes.
He still hasn't furnished. You know, the way you won today, it's more like he feels like he can go further than this, and maybe when he goes the right distance, when you find the right distance for him, he might just be a better horse.
Well, I've got to say, looking at him, it looks like he's still got changes to overcome, and he's already a 3-time winner, so that's fantastic. Well done.
That's quite good, actually. Well, yeah.
Sharon's going to come in and have a word about Indy View, and bred by Rio Stud, as mentioned earlier, by Global View. And Sharon, we caught up with you earlier in the week. He was actually our poster boy, and you got a stern talking to about lifting his game. But what I will say is, I know Louis feels that he should go further, and maybe he will in time, but you were quite happy to see him back to the mile.
Yes, we did try him the race before. We put him over further, and he's just such a difficult horse, as Louis said.
Yeah.
What you see is what you get on the day. He actually never even, the run before he ran on strong, when we put him over the ground, thinking, well, that's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
He put it in to an extent, and then he just plodded. So, you know, that's why we brought him back to what I call his happy spot, because that's where he's won his races. So also he likes the Polly, the horse, and you know, must commend Louis on a confident ride on him.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to say a big thanks to Fabian and Kwesi and Kenny and my husband Greg. You know, they've been in it for the long haul, through the ups and the downs and the disappointments. So hopefully we can go on from there and pick up another couple.
Well, like I said to Louis, just looking at him, his entire build suggests that we probably see the best of him when he turns 6, but I know that's hard to ask owners.
Yeah, well, you know, he's related to that nice filly of mine that I had, Pot Socks.
Yes.
And they are as opposite as anything, as quick as what she is, as slow as what he is. So, you know, but they are from the same family line. So, you know, the pedigree is there. And, you know, we did think a lot of him as a baby, but then he never made the changes.
Yeah.
And he's grown, but he's never really become a robust, full-out horse. So hopefully that's still to come. Hopefully he's just an exceptionally late maturer.
Well, he does appear so. But Sharon, he's done a great job, and well done.
Thanks very much, and thanks to my sponsor, World Sports Betting.
Of course. Got Greg standing by. Is he going to come in for a chat? Just waiting to have the final words there. Just let everybody, the public out there, know that Greg is not only an owner, but he's very helpful at the Sharon Kotzen yard. He gets horses to point the ears and smile for the morning clips and everything.
Yeah, thanks, Nadine. No, you know, standing like a clown behind the camera, waving my arms. Thanks for letting
it makes for some very good TV.
Yeah, no.
But you mentioned while we were standing outside Indy View's box on Wednesday that he's got a shine up or ship out, and he obviously took that to heart.
No, he did, and I'm very happy with that. When we were standing at the bottom, Louis says, I don't know what's coming to the course. I said, well, when I've seen him in the ring and I've seen him today, I said, I think the right Indy View's come to the course.
Yes.
You know, he reminds me of another horse called Moon Game.
Yes.
We put her on the sale as a 2-time winner and came back and he won another 5. And I think this is just one of those horses that's one of the late mature blossomers. And like Louis said, he still hasn't filled into himself. So I think he's going to be a very nice older 4-year-old and 5-year-old, and I think he'll go further. So hopefully we can get him to stay a little bit. Just want to say thank you to Rio Stud. Name slips me now. Anyway. But thanks very much. She's bred a lovely horse. I know we got Pot Socks from her as well. And thanks to Rio, the stud, they breed a very nice horse. And to all the partners that stayed in, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Well, fantastic. I'm glad he's done you proud today.
Thank you very much.
Very big well done to Sharon Kotzen and her team, and to Louis, who booted this fellow home to victory, secured his 3rd career win. Let's hope that he flourishes, falls out, and we will see more of him as he gets older.